Stop! Ever wondered why airport security lines in Canada are so long? What if you could skip the wait? We've all been there, arriving at Toronto Pearson, Vancouver International, or Montreal Trudeau, the gateways to our Canadian adventures, business trips, or reunions with family. The anticipation is high, the excitement unmistakable, only to face a winding line of travelers at security. A seemingly endless queue snaking through the terminal, a stark contrast to the freedom that awaits beyond. The collective sigh of disappointment is almost audible. CATSA's job is to screen every passenger and their belongings, a careful process involving X-ray machines, random checks, and sometimes the request to remove your jacket or boots. It's a critical task for national security, a necessary inconvenience, a layer of protection that keeps Canadian air travel safe for everyone. But with millions flying across Canada and abroad, the sheer volume of people passing through security checkpoints is staggering. Our airports become bustling hubs, a constant flow of travelers converging at a single point. Even a quick ID check, multiplied by thousands, creates long waits. Each interaction, though brief, adds to the overall delay, creating a ripple effect throughout the security process. Each traveler's ID and face must be checked by a CATSA officer, a manual process relying on human judgment and attention to detail. Seconds turn into minutes, and minutes into what feels like hours. The line inches forward, each moment stretching as you wait your turn. This bottleneck leads to stress, anxiety, and a growing sense of frustration. The pressure to make your flight on time builds with every passing minute. Missed connections, a rough start to your trip, the domino effect of a delayed security screening can disrupt your entire travel itinerary. No matter who you are, everyone waits in the same line. Business travelers, families with young children, solo adventurers, all united in the shared experience of Canadian airport security. We've come to accept this waiting game, a seemingly unavoidable part of the Canadian travel experience. We build in extra hours just to get through security. We pad our schedules, adding buffer time for the unpredictable nature of airport lines in Canada. That's lost time, time that could be spent more productively or enjoyably, time we could spend with family or relaxing before a flight. Imagine the possibilities if those hours were freed up. The real issue is the inefficiency of manual ID checks. The human element, while essential, can also be a source of delays and inconsistencies. What if there was a way to automate this process, to streamline identification and reduce the reliance on manual checks? Imagine verifying your identity faster and more securely than ever, a system that uses technology to enhance both security and efficiency. That's the idea behind expedited security services, programs designed to pre-screen travelers and speed up their journey through security. The goal isn't to skip security, but to optimize the process and allocate resources more effectively. It's about getting you to the front of the line for screening, prioritizing those who have been vetted and pose a lower risk. It's about reclaiming lost time and reducing airport stress, creating a more pleasant and efficient travel experience for everyone. The industry is searching for a better way, a more innovative and technologically advanced approach to airport security in Canada. For many, that means biometrics, using unique biological traits for identification and verification. Imagine a system where your identity is confirmed in seconds, not minutes, a seamless, frictionless experience that eliminates the need for physical ID. This is the promise of new technology at Canadian airports, a future where security is enhanced and travel is streamlined. And it's changing the way we travel, making the journey smoother, faster, and less stressful for Canadians. Clear is a private company, a service designed to expedite your passage through airport security. That uses cutting-edge biometrics, specifically your unique fingerprints and irises, as the key to unlocking a faster security experience. These identifiers are incredibly difficult to replicate, offering a high level of security. The primary goal? To swiftly verify your identity at the airport, bypassing traditional ID checks and streamlining the initial stages of security. Think of it as an easy pass for your body, a seamless way to glide through the preliminary security hurdles. This allows you to skip the initial document check line, often the most congested part of the security process. No more fumbling for your ID or waiting in long queues just to prove who you are. It's important to note that you don't bypass the X-ray or metal detector. The standard security screening measures still apply. However, you do jump straight to the front of the physical screening line, significantly reducing your overall wait time. You'll be escorted by a friendly and helpful Clear ambassador, ensuring a smooth and efficient transition. Your biometrics are far more secure than a plastic ID, which can be easily lost, stolen, or tampered with. They are also nearly impossible to forge, providing a much higher level of assurance compared to traditional identification methods. By enrolling in Clear, you create a secure digital identity linked to your unique biometric data. This information is then safely stored in Clear's encrypted database, protected by robust security measures. At the airport, when it's your turn to breeze through security, you simply step up to a designated Clear pod. You scan your biometrics, either your fingerprints or irises, and you're verified in a matter of seconds. It's crucial to understand that Clear is not a government program like TSA PreCheck. They are distinct services. Instead, it's a private company that strategically partners with airports and collaborates with the TSA to enhance the security process. Clear's primary focus is on verifying who you are, confirming your identity quickly and accurately, while the TSA handles what you're carrying, ensuring that your baggage and belongings meet security standards. Once your identity is verified, a dedicated Clear employee guides you through the process. They will escort you directly to the TSA screening area, bypassing the standard queue. This means you skip the often lengthy ID check, a significant time saver, ultimately saving you significant time, especially during peak travel periods and on those notoriously busy days. The two systems, Clear and TSA, work in tandem to enhance airport security, but they remain separate entities with distinct roles. For travelers, this translates to less time spent waiting in security lines and a smoother, more relaxed start to your journey, allowing you to reach your gate with time to spare. How does Clear's technology work? When you enroll, Clear captures high-resolution images of your irises and scans your fingerprints. These are converted into a unique encrypted code, your biometric template. At the airport, you step up to a pod, scan your biometrics, and the system matches you to your profile in seconds. Your data is encrypted and meets strict federal security standards. Using both fingerprints and irises adds redundancy. If one doesn't work, the other can. A Clear ambassador is always there to help and confirm your identity. Once verified, they escort you past the ID check line to the TSA screening area. The handoff from Clear to TSA is seamless. The result, a fast, secure, and hassle-free experience. It's technology and human touch working together. Signing up for Clear is simple. Start online by entering your basic info and payment details. But to finish, you must visit a Clear location at the airport. No appointment needed. Just bring a valid, unexpired government-issued photo ID. At the enrollment station, a Clear ambassador checks your ID and captures your fingerprints and iris images. They'll ask a few security questions, then activate your membership on the spot. The whole process takes less than 10 minutes. You can enroll and use Clear the same day, even right before your flight. Clear operates at major airports nationwide, so you can join whenever you're traveling. The convenience is immediate. Sign up, verify, and skip the line. It's designed for travelers who value their time. Fast, easy, and ready when you are. That's the Clear advantage. Here's how using Clear works on travel day. We'll walk you through each step so you know exactly what to expect. Think of it as your express lane to the skies, designed to make your airport experience smoother and faster. Find the Clear lane. It's your first step towards a quicker security process. Usually marked in blue, next to the TSA lines. Keep an eye out for the distinctive Clear signage, which will guide you to the dedicated lane. Skip the main queue and head straight to a Clear ambassador. These friendly faces are there to assist you and ensure a seamless experience. Scan your boarding pass, paper or digital, at the pod. This is a crucial step that links your identity to your flight information. Next, verify your identity with a fingerprint or iris scan. This biometric verification adds an extra layer of security and confirms that you are who you say you are. In seconds, your profile and flight details are confirmed. The system quickly matches your biometrics with your stored information, ensuring accuracy and speed. The ambassador then escorts you past the ID check line, bypassing the often lengthy queue of travelers waiting to have their documents verified, straight to the front of the physical screening area. This is where you'll prepare your belongings for inspection. Now, you place your bags and electronics in bins for X-ray, just like everyone else going through standard security. Just like everyone else. The process from this point on mirrors the standard security procedure. The ambassador ensures a smooth handoff to TSA. They communicate with the TSA officers to facilitate your transition into the screening process. From here, the process is standard walk through the metal detector, bags through the X-ray. Follow the instructions of the TSA officers and proceed as you normally would. What Clear eliminates is the long wait for ID verification. This is the most time-consuming part of the standard security process, and Clear helps you bypass it entirely. Instead of waiting half an hour, or sometimes even longer, especially during peak travel times, you're through in under a minute. This can save you valuable time and reduce stress, allowing you to relax before your flight. The first time feels like magic. It's a surprisingly quick and efficient experience that can transform your perception of airport security. Gliding past the crowd, you'll feel a sense of relief and satisfaction as you bypass the long lines and head towards your gate. It's the fastest way to start your journey, giving you more time to relax, grab a coffee, or simply enjoy the pre-flight atmosphere. Clear and TSA PreCheck are often confused, but they serve different purposes. TSA PreCheck is a government program that speeds up the physical screening process. You keep your shoes on, laptops in your bag. Clear, run by a private company, speeds up the identity check by using your biometrics. With PreCheck, you still wait in line for a TSA agent to check your ID. With Clear, you skip that line entirely. The real power comes from combining both. Use Clear to bypass the ID check, then use your PreCheck status to breeze through the faster screening lane. The Clear ambassador escorts you to the front of the PreCheck line. You get the best of both worlds, no waiting for ID, and a quicker, easier screening. For frequent travelers, this combo is the gold standard. It's the ultimate shortcut from check-in to gate. Maximum speed, minimum hassle. That's the Clear and PreCheck advantage. Clear costs $189 per year, but discounts are available. Many premium credit cards offer statement credits for Clear, so check your benefits. Delta and United frequent flyers may get discounts or even free memberships. You can add up to 3 adult family members for $70 each per year. Kids under 18 use Clear for free when traveling with a member. No enrollment needed. This makes Clear family-friendly and more affordable for groups. But Clear isn't everywhere. It's mostly at major airports, so check availability before signing up. Clear is also expanding to stadiums and concert venues for faster entry. Only U.S. citizens and legal permanent residents 18+ with valid ID can join. If your home airport doesn't have Clear, the value drops. Consider your travel patterns and eligibility before committing. For the right traveler, the convenience can be worth every penny. But it's not for everyone. Is Clear worth the investment? The biggest advantage is speed on busy days. It can save you 30 to 45 minutes. Less time in line means less stress and a smoother airport experience. The family policy is a huge plus. Kids go free, and adding adults is affordable. Clear's expansion to stadiums adds extra value. The main downside is cost $189 a year is steep, especially if you only fly occasionally. If you don't have a credit card perk or airline discount, it's a significant expense. Limited airport availability is another drawback, and some travelers worry about sharing biometric data with a private company. Ultimately, it's a personal decision. Balance the time saved against the price and your privacy comfort. For frequent flyers, the benefits often outweigh the costs. Who benefits most from Clear? Frequent flyers and business travelers save hours each year, making the fee worthwhile. Families with kids find it invaluable for stress-free airport navigation. If you travel often, especially during busy seasons, Clear can transform your experience. But if you only fly once or twice a year, or your airport doesn't have Clear, it's probably not worth it. Always check availability before signing up. The best value comes from pairing Clear with TSA PreCheck for the fastest security experience. If your credit card covers the fee, it's a no-brainer. For others, ask yourself, what is your time worth? If skipping the line sounds like a dream and you travel enough to use it, Clear could be your best travel upgrade.